Guitar tips, just the tips, just for you. Guitar tips. Hello and welcome to Guitar Tips. My name is Adam Levy. This is my weekly video blog series, and I post a brand new guitar tip right here each and every Friday. This is episode 99, guitar tip number 99. That means next week is episode 100. And yes, there will be t-shirts. Cool. All right, I'm just going to leave it at that. No more info to be shared at this time. This week's guitar tip, yet again inspired by an actual letter from a guitar tip viewer from Charlie in New York City. And Charlie writes, any tips to approach playing rhythm/chord structure and or soloing in standard tuning, but in song keys that are not open string? Example, E flat without capo, of course. I think I understand that. And so let's say, well, this guitar is just barely, yeah, that's in tune enough. Well, yeah, I do have a way to approach that. Oh, we need to name this tip. I'm going to call this tip, the guitar is too damn big. The guitar is too damn big. And by that, I mean, not that the guitar is, I mean, this is just right. It's a beautiful silver tone guitar. It's not too big, it's just right. But what I mean is, the sound of the guitar sometimes is too big. It takes up too much frequency space in a mix, and it takes up too much harmonic space in the chord progression because you got 6 strings. Chords don't always have to be 6 strings. I recently had the pleasure of watching Ben Montench sit in at a jam session. He's a keyboard player. You may know him from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. He's been in the band for 40 some odd years. And I was surprised to see that he did a lot of stuff just one hand at a time. Now, I know he knows how to play the keyboard with 2 hands, but you know, this was kind of a jam session with 2 guitars and an accordion player and bass and drums and a singer. And so this much chordal stuff wasn't really going to help anything. So he would either play up high or play down low or find somewhere where the keyboard could speak. And we could do the same thing on the guitar. So when I'm in E flat, well, I'm kind of in a cramped space here. Maybe the guitar is too damn big. That's why I'm playing vertical. We've got a sick cat at home, and everything is kind of moved around and jacked around to give him some room to get around okay. He's got a cone on his head, so he's a little bit bumping into things. So I moved kind of everything here into my little music room, so it's a little crowded here right at the moment. Anyway, I hope you can see this. Maybe I'll start up here. So this is E flat root position, meaning root on the bottom, root 3-5. I'm at on the D string 13, 12, and 11. And I can play plenty of chordal stuff with just that. If the chord is E flat in the song, that's plenty of E flat. I don't have to do this. I can just do this. And that's fine. So if you're talking about playing chords, that's an E flat triad. There's another one up here. G, B flat, E flat. That's a first inversion, which just means it has the 3rd on the bottom. So I'm at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 15, 16. and you could play up here. And there's another one at 8th fret, 8, 8, 8. And of course, as triads are on 3 strings, you've got 4 sets of those. You've got the first 3 strings have 3 inversions, plus continuing up the octave. Second string set, that's 2, 3, 4, that's got 3 inversions. Third string set, that's 3, 4, 5, that's got, and I know you can't see my hand here, I'm sorry, but maybe I'll make a diagram of this, but and share it on a PDF or something. So that's those shapes. First inversion, second inversion, and then the low down on the bottom strings. I'm playing now fret numbers 3, 1, 1. That's first inversion. 6, 6, 5 is second inversion, and 11, 10, 8. So those are all chordal things. Those are all the triads, and I'm still just talking about chordal stuff. But you can also play melodically out of these shapes, which I do all the time. When I'm up here in E flat, sure, I know there's a pentatonic scale all there, but sometimes I'm just thinking of those 3 notes, and I'll see what can I do, and there's stuff around it. Plenty of melody stuff just using those 3 notes, and then the kind of neighbors that live nearby that are easy to reach. You could do it up here too with this first inversion. Oh, it surprised me, but now I kind of like it. Lots of possibilities. So I'd maybe take a song that could be a folk song, and see how much of it you can get in one of these little positions, like Red River Valley. And we can't really reach up to here. I would say that's too far out, so we can just jump down the octave. And just experiment until you can really make music. It doesn't have to be Red River Valley. It could be whatever song that you like to play that's got a real, true vocal melody, not just some guitar shred melody, but something that makes vocal sense. Probably most of what you need will be within reach from a triad if you pick the right inversion that makes sense for the melody that you're trying to play. There, I know that the lowest note is the 5, so that kind of makes sense to use that triad. If I started up here, I'd have to move the octaves around more. Anyway, you get the idea. I won't be making a folk guitar melody record anytime soon. So worry not. Anyway, that's how I would do it. And of course, You can connect these shapes. Here's first inversion and second inversion. Those, you can find the connective tissue that lives in between those. And now all of a sudden you've got some real music. So I don't know if you can see this here. I'm playing first inversion E flat triad. That's G, B flat, E flat. And then second inversion B flat, E flat, G. And in between, I'm just playing an F minor. It felt like a natural bridge between these two. I don't have a music theory concept to lay on you here. I'm just, that sounds good to me. So that's one way. Another way is to just play simply in thirds, is a nice thing to do. And that could be true again if you're comping or playing melodies. So if you're playing chords, it could be da 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 da. I'm just going here. You could play in sixths, that's nice. You could play in the pentatonic scale, major pentatonic, playing double stops from that. So you could play can't get all the notes. I'll cheat it. Yeah, I had to cheat it because that note's not really in the E flat major pentatonic. But you can get lots of cool stuff just out of the dyads, out of that, and just what's cool is it's not symmetric. It's nicer than just playing parallel thirds or parallel sixths. It's changing, but it's easy because it's something you already know. I presume you guys mostly know the pentatonic scale already, so. And you could do it in other positions. Lots of gold in them there hills. Okay, so again, that was parallel thirds, parallel sixths, and then just double stops from the major pentatonic, or it could be minor if you're playing a minor song. And triads all over the place. And if you don't know your triads all over the place, work on those. And in the meantime, I'll give you an exercise. I may have showed this one before. This is something I got from Peter Butterfield. It's kind of fun to play. I'll start on B, just because it's within the frame here. And we're going to go around the chromatic, the circle of fourths. So we're going to go B, E, A, so 3 different shapes, B, E, A, and then when we get to D, we're back in the first shape, D, G, C, F, same shape, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and then we're going to take each one of those and make it into to a 7th chord by adding the flat 7. So B, B7, E, E7, A, A7, D, D7, G, C, B flat. I'll do it again without all the stupid talking. I'll start on B flat now, 3rd fret. And this is, besides just kind of sounding good, like, easy music, it's really good practice for holding stuff down. If you want to make it sound like something, every note has to be real clear. So that's how I do it. If I have a song and I'm going to read the question one more time. Any tips to approach playing rhythm/chord structure and or soloing in standard tuning, but in song keys that are not open string? Example, E flat without capo, of course. So yeah, I use triads, I use diads, I use double stops, and once you know the triads all over the neck, you can make lots of music that way and keep it small, because the guitar is too damn big. Guitar tip number 99, the guitar is too damn big. Okay? Just make it appropriate for what you're trying to do. You don't have to use all the strings all the time. Martin Guitar Strings, thank you so much for being good and for sponsoring this program. And I'll be back next week with guitar tip number 100, and there will be t-shirts. I'm Adam Levy. Stay tuned and take good care.